trembles, the earth it shakes. The water is rising in the lakes. The clouds they gather, the winds tonight. I can feel it in the air, it's coming all right. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Flash across the screen, nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. To like and share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. To like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Dave. How are we doing this afternoon?
I'm doing the best. fighting these allergies a little bit, but I'm doing great.
Fantastic. It's definitely a little bit cooler out there today than it has been in the past several.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Looks like Brandon Daniel, my good friend Brandon's on from Finish Line Car Wash. I got to tell you, Mark, you've been in there with me to that, and it is absolutely a fantastic car wash.
Fantastic is a understatement, really.
Yeah. You can get it washed and your vehicle it'll stay shiny for days on end, even through the rain. And I'm proud of him. I've got some video I'm going to do on our Wednesday broadcast so everybody can see what it's like going through it, because it's fun. It's fun to go through there.
Yeah, it is.
He's a special person, and I appreciate you, Brandon. UK Wildcats 1982 said we had Ma's Kitchen for breakfast. They have chicken and dressing for lunch today.
Ooh, yes.
Man, yeah, that's. If I was able to eat, I'd do it. Dave is with us. He says, "Good afternoon." Hi, Dave. He's always been a good friend, been with us ever since day one. And Eric Brake hasn't been far behind him. He says, "Hello, chat." David Mark, two of our best moderators. These guys are fantastic, and they do a good job. Debbie Soxy says, "Hi, everyone." Tracy Runyon. She says, let's see here. "Greetings from a dark, wet Kansas City metro." Yeah, oof. I can imagine. Chelsea Reese says, "David Mark, right? Y'all run if you have not tried Ma's Kitchen. Their fried chicken is amazing." Well, we'll have to try that sometime, Chelsea. They do have good food there, I got to tell you. Hotel Mario says, "Hello, guys. Wish we could get some rain here in Muhlenberg." Well, be careful what you wish for. I'd say tomorrow's a much better chance. More coming. Yeah, It's going to storm tomorrow. There's a storm coming. Yeah. Caleb Eaton says, "What's going on, y'all?" Well, Caleb, you're high and dry down in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. It's amazing how I get to know all these folks, where they're from, and how they're doing.
Yep.
Phoenix Fire 084 says, "Hi, y'all." Hi, Phoenix. Debbie Braswell Mitchell, "Hello, David Mark." And Sheila Snyder says, "Hello, David Mark. I'm enjoying the beautiful day. Dave, I hope you feel better with your allergies soon." So do I. I'll be all right. Let's see here. All right, Mark, give us a rundown on the forecast. We got a storm, as you see on radar, headed kind of towards our way. It's crossing the Mississippi River.
That's after the storms we had this morning. The rain was coming down so hard on our church roof. It was so loud, it almost drowned out the preacher.
That's right. And I had done.
And he just looked out and he said, "Can you hear me? Because I can barely hear me." And about that time, the rain stopped.
Well, I did a Facebook Live earlier, and at that time, it looked like the storm was going to come on in here on us, and ended up, I don't think I even got a drop here. I had egg on my face, and it seemed like Mother Nature wanted to make me look bad, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
That happens sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. In the forecasting business, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you do. You win some and you lose some. Cynthia Turberg says, "Hey, y'all, I haven't been in here for about a week. Nice to see you." Good to see you too, Cynthia. I hope that you're doing well. And there's our friend Tracy Runyon from Kansas City. She says, "Saw you had some flooding there in Hopkinsville. Hope no one floated away." No, but I almost did. I was trying to drive through. I did get through it, but I could see the road, so it wasn't one of those turn around, don't drown things, Debbie Braswell Mitchell said Sturgis had 3 inches in about 45 minutes yesterday, and I would believe it because it was almost like being under a waterfall. It was coming down so hard.
It was. We when we left our meeting yesterday, we took the kids and we decided, hey, let's go play a little bit. We drove over to the lakes, this side of the lakes, and intercepted that line of storms that was coming in. And they had about 35, 40 mile per hour winds, but the rain was just absolutely coming down in buckets.
Yes, it was. And, have you ever noticed, though, it never rains like that when we're off, where we can just lie in bed and think about it and listen to the rain. I
know it.
I even like being in it. I like having a raincoat on and having the water drip off around me, but just feeling it on my face, it gives you comfort sometimes. But anyway, so guys.
But as far as what else is going on, we've got, probably around a 40% chance of showers for the rest of the afternoon this side of the Mississippi. Those storms are forming up just to the west of the Mississippi, but they are going to kind of move this general direction. Again could get some more storms in the overnight, but our chances really start picking up after 1 a.m. tonight, and then especially after 1 p.m. tomorrow,
Yeah.
our rain chances go up to about 70%.
Hmm.
And we are under a marginal risk tomorrow for severe weather. Right now, they're just calling for thunderstorm winds to be the main threat.
Yeah, so those thunderstorm winds, if they do become severe, they'll be in excess of 60 miles an hour. And
Yeah.
But here's a camera view at Reelfoot Lake looking to that storm that's coming across the river there now, and you can see it's pretty stout. It's got a lot of deep, intense rainfall in it, looks like. Let's go back and look at this storm right here that we're looking at. Might be able to get a better shot of it as if I go down to Tiptonville. Let's see what that looks like. Well, it's a little foggy, but you can kind of see it's pretty intense. It'll have some heavy rains with it. So we'll see how it goes anyway. So, Mark?
And tomorrow, remember when we'd been saying that there was a chance of severe weather and a cold front coming in on around the 1st of July? Well, it actually has sped up a little bit. It's going to be coming in tomorrow afternoon. We'll still have a little bit of a rain chance for the 1st of July, but it's only like a 30% chance. And then the rest of the week, they're calling for dry. Our temperatures will slowly rise a little bit, but not quite as humid as it has been.
Yeah.
The 4th of July forecast calls it for to be about 90 degrees and not quite as humid, and no rain forecast at this moment.
Well, and the thing of it is that it's going to get hot again by the weekend. We'll have maybe 2 days of reasonable weather. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot more showers and storms as we get in towards Sunday, maybe even Monday of next week.
Yeah, we are. And they're still showing that cold front pushing into the area around the 7th or the 8th. And then behind that, probably just a period of very unsettled weather as we get continuous little systems and impulses that come across us all the way up probably past the 15th.
Well, we talked about this, that it was going to come back. The pattern's going to revert back to the way it was before. We will probably have a pretty serious, severe fall season when it comes on. So maybe they'll have to impress us to go back out into the field, Mark. We haven't done that in a while. So
yeah, well, we can guarantee severe if that happens.
Well, yeah, they're afraid for us to do that because we always get in trouble out there. But we do manage to get through it. And anyway, let's see here. Hotel Mario says we might get some tomorrow. The last few days, the rain has got right to us and died out. Must be a cap over us. Well, I don't think it's a cap. I think it's that it just rains itself out before it gets here. They don't show signs of a cap, but I guess anything's possible. Huh? What?
For once, we were talking about that, the fact that the surface temperatures were so high that it probably was too warm for the cap to really have any effect on anything.
Right. Well, I guess what we got here to look at, Mark?
Yeah, just the first thing up there on your list should probably be the SPC with the marginal for tomorrow.
All right, hang on, let me get it caught up. All right. And there it is. Where the marginal risk is.
Yeah, if you go through the categories, there's not much in the way of a tornado risk, and there's not much in the way of a hail risk.
The wind is there mostly.
Yeah, just the wind, and it's only a 5%, so not a widespread or a really intense, severe event, but you could get some gusty thunderstorm winds when that front comes through.
And we have some tropical weather to talk about.
Yeah. We have the second named storm of the Atlantic season with Tropical Storm Barry. It's down just off the coast of Mexico. Sustained winds are about 45 miles an hour, and it's just forecast to go straight ashore. And by this time, by 7 a.m. in the morning, it's supposed to be back to a tropical depression. It's just a pretty good rainmaker for them. And there's about a 20% chance of tropical development there along the east and west coasts of Florida and up along the Carolinas.
Yeah, so Florida can sometimes get some pretty nasty weather too. I mean, those hurricanes when they come in are pretty nasty, and I hope that they're spared that. But we have looked at the water temperatures there, and we know that those temperatures are really primed for some serious weather if a tropical
Yeah.
system gets going. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Take a little bit of look at Zoom Earth. One of my favorite things to do is look at the satellite picture as we look from 22,300 miles up. And you can see that storm that's coming across the river right now. Really blown up pretty good. So it's pretty strong. It's pretty tall. I don't have a height on it, but some of these back here behind are even taller. But you can start seeing them bubbling up a little bit. And anyway, so if I look at the wind, they're all out of the south, and big time out of the south. But if we go back out here, this is a big trough right here around the Oklahoma Panhandle.
Yeah.
Maybe that might be the front that's coming this way. I don't know.
Yeah, the tops on that storm, Dave, are 50,000.
So it is pretty tall.
Yes, it is.
Just as I suspected. And then we still have the Aleutian low has retrograded back, or it's come down here below the Aleutians. But we've got another disturbance here. It's been here for quite a while. I guess it'll be coming on shore one of these days and really start to bring our weather interesting stuff. And if we look down here in the Gulf, it's kind of modeled right now. I don't really see a lot. We do have this system over here in the this is Flossie. In the
Flossie,
in the Pacific. It's 40 mile an hour winds. And let's see here. Usually I can measure the winds out here away from it, so I don't see any that high yet, but
yeah,
we'll see.
And then Barry is right up there on the coast in the Bay of Campeche.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's
right
already ashore, isn't it? Almost. So
just about. I mean, and when it formed, it was almost ashore. So
yeah. So I thought you guys would like to see that while we're talking about everything, and while we're here, we might as well look at some of the local cameras. Let's see if I can get it here.
we talk about the tropics when it's doing stuff like this. Just to let you know that the tropics are beginning to get active. So tropical development, that's something we'll be watching through the rest of the summer.
Yeah. Mary Vorber says, hello there. Air is out in my car. I still managed to go out, but now home in air. Stay cool. I don't blame you, Mary. Hope you stay cool. UK Wildcats 1982 says, can check off helicopter ride. Rode my first helicopter at the fair last night. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know they were going to have that, but that's good. Tracy Runyon says, we're standing at 71 with dew point.
Where do you put a saddle on a helicopter?
Huh?
I'm teasing. Said, where do you put a saddle on a helicopter?
Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, Kathy Laster says, thank you, David Marr, for keeping us updated about the weather. And like I say, here's Lakeside Campground Marina. Look at it over on Kentucky Lake. It's a nice day. It says 82 degrees, so it's not really that hot anyway. And then let's look at the WKDZ camera. It is a nice looking day there as well. It's probably warmer there because it's not right on the lake. But this is courtesy WKDZ Studios, and this is at I-24 and 6880 in Trigg County. So then we can look downtown Katie's just a little bit, see how it's looking. Yeah, it's still looking like a nice little town that we all like and enjoy and all that kind of good stuff. So let's see here. What else have I got? Oh, I know what we do. We can look at... get it up here. Well, hold on a minute. Let me see what's going on. I can't seem to. Okay, here we go. Now, it's I-24 and Highway 79. This is where you're getting on to go to Kentucky. Hey, there's somebody going towards Kentucky right there. Yeah. Anyway, I hope so. It looks like the traffic is pretty light up through this way overall. There's Sam's Club up there. I haven't been there in a while. I probably should, I don't know, try to figure out a way to go one of these days. Anyway, Dustin Thomas says hi. Hi, Dustin. Joyce Keith Thomas. Hey, David Mark, just got on. It's not raining in Dexter, Kentucky. I'm glad for you. Let's see what else we got here on the cameras. Let's look at, here's the other end of that exit 4, there's the mall back up this way where you turn in, and traffic's not terribly heavy. It's a little bit, but not terribly heavy. And then let's go down here to Riverside Drive. It's not bad there either. It's just, I guess, a good day for people to get out and go driving. So I hope you guys are enjoying your beautiful Sunday.
Always something fun to do on a pretty Sunday afternoon.
Yep. This is for our friend Tracy Runyon. There, Tracy, she says kind of a dark day, and it is.
It does look a little gloomy there, doesn't it?
Kansas City, there's the fountain. I still haven't seen you go out there and jump up and down for us, Tracy, but I know that you can. You're there somewhere close by. And anyway, and then we have my personal favorite, Niagara Falls. And
oh, look at that nice, pretty rainbow.
yeah, boy, look at how many people are there. It's just wall-to-wall people.
Yeah.
I
guess their weekends get pretty busy.
I would get claustrophobia, I guess, if I were there. But yeah, it looks like there's a huge crowd all along there. And it's a beautiful rainbow. It's the boat, what's the name of it? Made of the Mist or some kind of thing like that.
Made of the Mist, yeah.
I can't believe I got it right. Sometimes you just happen to think straight. But it's a beautiful day there, actually. I don't know what the temperature is. Probably fairly decent. It would be with this mist coming off the falls. So
yep.
Anyway, let's just go back to let's go back home if I can find a way to get there. Hang on just a second. And here we go. That brought us back. We're back where we belong. Right back here. So anyway, hope you guys are
back where we started from.
Yeah, really we are. Sometimes life takes turns and you go the other way. And maybe seeing Niagara Falls will make us go up there and see it sometime. Anyway, anybody got any good jokes?
Yeah. And by the way, it's 81 degrees at Niagara Falls International Airport right now.
Sweet. So it is nice and pleasant. What a nice day.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Tracy Rain says she lives about 25 minutes. Anyway, Mark, you got any plans for the rest of the day?
Well, Tammy said she's making my favorite for supper, so I'm in a hurry to kind of head that direction as soon as we can.
Well, that must be nice. I hope you have a good supper.
I will.
What is your favorite?
Well, I don't know what she thinks my favorite is, and I'll eat about anything you put in front of me as long as it doesn't try to eat me first.
Well, I can believe that. Trying to look at this storm again. It looks like it's got a pretty good anvil on it. It looks like a little wall. Yeah, there's not a wall cloud, shelf cloud right
Shelf
there.
cloud. Yeah. Shelf cloud. Yeah, that's a pretty little storm.
It denotes a little
pretty
wind
intense anyway.
Yeah, it shows that there's some wind in when you get a shelf cloud like that. But
yeah,
it is nice. And it's 85 degrees there. So, you know, I guess oh, wait a minute. UK Wildcats 1982 says, what do you call a lazy kangaroo? A pouch potato. That's pretty,
that's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Thank you for that. It's always good to get a smile inside, even if you don't show it on the outside. But it is a good day to smile. And I don't see much else happening around the area here. It looks like it's just going to be kind of, well, like it is out there right now. Probably warm up some more. And what time are the rain and storms coming in? See, that's going to be.
They're calling from after 1 a.m. We stand a better chance, and then after 1 p.m. tomorrow is when our stronger storms and stuff are expected.
Yeah. Well, Mark,
pay the bills.
Good grief! Thank you. I've forgotten all about that. And Cindy over at Ma's would not be happy with me. But anyway, let's take a look at Ma's because they do have some delicious food. So got to run on over there. Here we go. Take a look. Welcome to Ma's Kitchen in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, home of the $1.50 made-from-scratch sausage and biscuits. Load your plate with Kentucky classics, fried chicken, salmon patties, Salisbury steak, and sides like baked beans, mac and cheese, and fresh hot rolls. And don't miss our barbecue chicken, potato salad, and brown beans.
Our brownies are made from scratch daily, bursting with rich chocolate flavor. And don't miss our old-fashioned pecan pie, a Southern classic. Located down from Harbor Freight at 3022 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. When you can't go to Mama's, come to Ma's Kitchen.
And they really do have some of the best food around. If you haven't been there, you should try it because it is delicious. And let's see. Wait a minute. There is one other thing we need to talk about, and that's the fact that we're going to get severe weather returning for the fall. And I got to tell you, I'm a little concerned about our severe fall season that's coming up. I think it's going to be a little bit crazier than usual. Oh, wait a minute. Trish Horn, 793, what does a cloud wear under his raincoat? I give up. Well, anyway, we'll get the answer when we come back after this from Mid-South Storm Shelters. Hang on.
It's the middle of the night, and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away, and they don't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Mid-South Storm Shelters offer you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below-ground or above-ground styles. Both styles accommodate 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom and you will get $200 off. Financing is available.
And the answer was Thunderwear. Thanks, Trish Horn. Tracy Rainier says, wah. Okay. So, yeah, that's interesting. I do want to tell you, though. The what? Also, we got to talk to you about Michael Vance Contracting Roofing. 270-707 Roof. He knows a lot about roofs, more than anybody I know, and he always makes my head hurt every time I talk to him. He tells me so much stuff I just can't hear. I can't hold too much more information, but get out there and give him a call. If you got any kind of issue with your roof, whether it be commercial or residential, 270-707 Roof. That's the place to call, and they will get you some help. And also Lakeside Campground Marina. You've already seen the camera there. You know how beautiful it is there. So call and get a reservation. You can find them at visitLakesideCampground.com, and that will help you. You will enjoy it there, Let's see here. Then let's don't forget our good friend. Well, let's see here. Wait a minute. We got a commercial on that. Let's take a look at this.
Hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you. Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where it is? Yeah, I didn't mean to have
Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky Hip Works Hip Root Salve. It's easy to use. Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky Hemp Works salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order today.
And we don't want to forget, there is our online store. Hope you will visit at dpww.shop. And hang on a minute, I'm getting some messages in about our streaming thing. Yeah, it's okay. Some areas are getting a little outage. I don't know if they're on their internet is going out or what, but they're saying that the other thing that we've got going here is locking up, but it looks good in here. So anyway, sorry about that, folks. Let's go back to us.
Welcome to Ma's Kitchen in Hopkins.
Here we go again. I don't know why I don't get that fixed. Let me get this off. Now we're good. Sometimes you get the wolf. Sometimes the wolf gets you. time the wolf's about to get me.
And some days you just sit back and howl at the moon.
Yep. So Eric Breaks saying, howdy, Seacor, because John just decided to jump in here. He says, just in time to say hi. He's re-registering the house that has been offline. And Tracy Rainey wants him to come do that for her. And then he says, tough when you got a desk you have to take apart just to move. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm glad that I'm having to work. Although I gotta admit, he did come down here about 2 o'clock in the morning, not maybe even 1 o'clock in the morning, but we were down here for a couple of hours having to work on an issue that for those of you who don't know, we have our 24/7 streaming up, but it's not published yet, so you guys can't see it. But it had a little glitch in it, I guess from the power. So you said you had a power glitch at your place, Mark? So
Yeah.
okay, so
Yeah, we
maybe
had a
that's
little
what
bit
it
of power
caused it.
fluctuation overnight.
We did get it back up, and then I've been there kind of playing with it and haven't. Sometimes I screw stuff up on my laptop where I can access it. So, but he'll fix it tomorrow when he comes in. We'll see John tomorrow. So anyway, okay. Anything else? Do we have anything else we need to say?
Probably not that I can think of right now. We've told everybody what the weather's going to be. And again, behind that front, it's going to be nice for a couple of days, but slowly get warmer. And by the time the 4th of July gets here, we should be dry for the fireworks displays, high of about 90. So it should be a good time.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't have any real good last words to tell you the truth. It's just, I don't know, I'm just not in it right now. I do want to, once again, I found this right here. I want to talk real quick about my good friend Brandon down at Finish Line Car Wash. You got to go see those guys. They are absolutely the best there is. Even if it's raining or gonna rain, go do it, because they put this stuff on there that makes the water beat up and everything. It'll last for a while. So I just wanted to tell you guys about that. I'm gonna try to show you some stuff when we went through it the other day in our Wednesday broadcast. And my vehicle, even though it rained like cats and dogs yesterday, it still looks pretty good. So I'm kind of proud to be able to drive around in it for what that's worth. But anyway, okay. So I've talked enough, and I don't want to bore you guys. So anyway, you already said your last words.
I was just going to tell everybody to enjoy the rest of the weekend, get ready for the 4th, and we will probably be back on tomorrow if we need to be. If there's a really good threat of severe weather or anything, we'll be on to talk about that. Otherwise, we'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah, and if I don't see you here, I'll see you someplace else.
Thank you all for watching our show. We've had such fun, but now must go. Every moment's been a delight. Until next time, we say good night. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all it seems. Updates flow